On.
And we welcome to the first episode of the newly reinvented ChaGab football podcast, brought to you by ChaGab Services. And today we're going to be talking about the off-season, throughout the trade period and free agency, and how the teams got their players and some teams lost their players. The first team we look at is the Adelaide Crows. They brought in Isaac Cumming and James Peatling from GWS and as Alex Nilbullen from Melbourne, while they lost Elliot Himmelberg to the Gold Coast Suns. As for the Lions, however, they brought in some points to get some academy prospects in Levi Ashcroft and Sam Marshall, and they lost Harry Sharp to Melbourne and some early picks. Carlton, on the other hand, their biggest key player they got in the trade period was pick 3, which they got after losing Matty Owens to the West Coast Eagles. They also brought in Nick Haynes from GWS. As for Collingwood, their biggest recruit in the trade period was Dan Houston from the Power, and they've also brought Harry Perryman from the Giants, while they lost John Noble to the Gold Coast and Joseph Richards to Port Adelaide. Essendon, on the other hand, well, they've only got some points to get Isaac Keiko early on in the draft. However, they would lose Jake Stringer to GWS. Fremantle, their biggest pickup in the trade period was Shane Bolton from the Tigers. Will he be a great pickup for the Dockers? Geelong, they brought in Bailey Smith from the Western Bulldogs, and they're going to be bringing in Jack Martin as a delisted free agent. Out of the side for Geelong is the trade period was basically no one. Gold Coast Suns, they brought in John Noble and Daniel Rioli from the respective Collingwood and Richmond teams. Out is Jack Lukosius to Port Adelaide. GWS, well, they recruited Jake Stringer and lost a few players. They lost Peatling and Cumming to the Crows, Perryman to the Magpies, and Hayes to Carlton. Hawthorn, well, Brass and Battle are hocking it their way to the Hock Ball of Hawthorn. Out of the Hawks is no one. Melbourne, Harry Sharp in, Alex Nilbullen out. Melbourne are going to get some early picks. North Melbourne, out of the side for the Kangaroos is, well, they didn't have too many outs. Into the side is Luke Parker, Jack Darling, Caleb Daniel, and Jacob Constantine. Port Adelaide, out goes Dan Houston, in goes Jack Lukosius and Joe Richards. Richmond, out goes their premiership stars, in goes their draft picks. They're going to be having 8 picks for our round 1 of the draft. St Kilda, Josh Battle gone, Jack McRae has entered the building. Sydney Swans, however, their only player they got in, well, it's pretty much draft picks. Out is Luke Parker. 14 years of service at the Swans, he's now at North. West Coast, out goes Jack Darling, he's provided 14 years of service for the Eagles. Into the side to replace him is Matt Ollies. Tom Barasleys for the Hock Ball. In is Liam Baker. And Jack Graham to replace him. The Western Bulldogs, on the other hand, in goes Matt Kennedy. Out goes their ageing midfield, Jack McRae, Caleb Daniel, and, well, they've lost 24-year-old Bailey Smith to Geelong, because he's going to start the prime of his career at the Cats. We have just got some news confirmed. Tim Membry has gone to join Collingwood as a delisted free agent. He's no longer a Saint and he's now a Pie. And it looks like a few players who are delisted are about to get redrafted as rookies. We will be having a draft watch-along in 19 days' time to see who gets drafted in the first round. And tomorrow, the day after that draft day, we are going to do the second day watch-along to see who gets picked throughout the rest of the draft. And then There's another thing that's going to be coming in 2025 in this podcast is for the predictions, we're going to be doing head-to-heads against other YouTubers. Let me know in the comment section below if you want to collaborate for the head-to-head predictions on one of the rounds this next season. And leave a like on this chat in this video, and we will see you again soon.